Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Georgia Bulldogs. What's that coming down the track? Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
To the air, it's back. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Finds his man. It's Barnes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! And that one will give them the lead.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game, and you're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Hart. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
But you can't say enough about how good this defense has done, slowing down one of the top 5 backs statistically in the entire country. Nowhere for him to go. We're in the 3rd quarter, but just remember, it only takes one. This guy is a home run waiting to happen, and because of that, the offense is going to keep giving him the ball.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
And this 3rd down is big. The last thing you want is a hat trick of punts to start a game. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back in the 10.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Looking for a man. It's back. Showing off the arms. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. To the air, it's French. He wants it all. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fitted in the window for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Rodgers. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period.
Get set. Ready.
They'll go to the ground. Runs for the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Fletcher. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Beck. Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking for room. It's Fletcher. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Trying to pound it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to slam in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Looking downfield, it's French. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end.